and a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best.
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies and for the Spurs. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Johnson finds Fox, launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Knocked loose. Hounded by Morant. Cleared away by Wells.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And it's Morant off the drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Fox with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Morant against Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you played for him. His 27th season as coach of the Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, BA, he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, BA, most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
There's a fearless side to Ja Morant, even amongst the trees.
Pass to Sohan. And that one is hammered home.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Now here's Morant. He has 6. It's tipped. From 18 feet away, Caldwell Pope pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. With the floater, he gets it in there. Morant's got 8.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Johnson. Basket's good.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. He's got 10.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the basket by Memphis. And that one's good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Morant. Sinks that one from the post.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Fox. To the middle. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him, and the shot goes.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Morant's got 16 points now.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Timeout called, Memphis. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Morant. Count it. 18 points for him.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Now Fox. To the paint. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Morant against Fox. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive. This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Now here's Morant. Give him 20. Good on the shot. Morant's got 22 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Fox. Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And he's good on the second. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Morant. Give him 23. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance. He's got 26.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Over to the left wing. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Outside Johnson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 7 assists in the game. Timeout call, Memphis.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Substitution on court.
Memphis trailing here. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Clark right side. Shoots over Barnes. And the basket by Clark. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires from the wing. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now Vassell.
Memphis foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for San Antonio.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
Nice job. When Whiteside makes shots from there, it gives this offense